In the heart of the dense, shadowy woods, an eerie silence enveloped soldiers of Delta Company on the outskirts of the war-torn region. It was a moonless night, the sky choked with clouds, leaving the men to rely on their night vision goggles. They were deep in enemy territory, having just received intel about a rumored ambush waiting for their intel. Alright? Ready to get scared? Turn off the lights. Get cozy. Then let the chill begin. As the squad crept continuously through the twisted underbush, the air was thick with tension. Corporal Harris led the way, his instincts haunted by years of combat. He didn't believe in ghosts, but as they moved deeper into the forest, a chill slithered down their spines. It felt as if the eyes were watching from the darkness, shadows whispering secrets of something sinister lurking just beyond their field of vision. Remember, to stick together and watch your six, Harris reminded, his voice a low rasp. The men nodded, trying to shake off the unease that clawed at the back of their minds. They were trained killers, logical and resolute, but something in the air felt wrong. Suddenly, a sound of a branch snapping echoed through the night. Harris spun around, heart racing. "Did you hear that?" he hissed. The squad froze, every muscle tense. They scanned the surroundings, the eerie silence pressing in on them. Just as they were about to dismiss it as an animal, a low hum began to resonate in the dark, the vibration of something unnatural. Private Jenkins, the youngest in the squad, squinted into the darkness. "It sounds like singing?" His voice trembled as an otherworldly melody drifted through the trees, haunting and beautiful. The soldiers exchanged glances, confusion mingling with dread. No enemy would sing in the midst of war, but it was unlike anything they had ever heard before. Compelled by curiosity and fear, they followed the sound deeper into the woods. The moon finally broke through the clouds, casting an eerie glow over the tangled branches. To their horror, he stumbled upon an abandoned military outspot, a ghost town of rusting vehicles and cracked concrete. As they moved continuously toward the dilapidated buildings, the singing grew louder and more melancholic. The air thickened, a palpable dread hanging like fog, making it difficult to breathe. Harris motioned for silence as they approached the main building. Flickering shadows danced across the walls, hinting at the movement inside. Suddenly, the song stopped, replaced by an overwhelming stillness. A deep chill filled the air, and an unsettling sensation wrapped around them as if the forest itself was holding its breath. As they crept inside the outpost, the atmosphere shifted. Something was wrong. The formerly dilapidated building felt alive, as if it had been awakened from a long slumber to witness the living. "Check your corners," Harris ordered, a sense of foreboding rising in his throat. Every soldier felt it, the eyes of the departed gazing through the darkness, the weight of souls lost in the battle pressing down on them. Without warning, Jenkins screamed. He pointed at the wall covered with photographs of soldiers who had gone missing, faces frozen in time, some smiling, others looking solemn. Among them, a photo of Jenkins' older brother flickered under the dim light. soldier declared missing in action 2 years prior. How is this possible? Jenkins stuttered, panic gripping him. The others felt the pull of despair as they traced lost names with their fingers. They became aware of soft whispers, murmurs of long-forgotten souls scratching at their sanity. The moment was shattered when a figure loomed at the back of the room, shrouded in shadow. It was dressed in tattered military gear, its face obscured by darkness. Harry's instincts kicked in, and he raised his weapon, but the figure reached out. The room grew cold as the whispers intensified, a cacophony of voices calling their names in twisted harmony. "You've come for us," the figure rasped, the voice wrapped and echoing with grief. "You're part of the lost. You must join us." One by one, the soldiers began to tremble, fear clawing at their throats, unable to look away from the figure. Jenkins, overcome with disbelief and desperation, stepped forward, only to feel an invisible force grip him, dragging him towards the specter. "No!" Harris shouted, longing to grab him. But it was too late. The shadows engulfed Jenkins, pulling him into the darkness. His scream echoed as the soldiers became petrified, unwilling to accept the horrors unfolding. One by one, the shadows reached for them, clutching at their souls. In a final desperate act, Harris threw a grenade into the room, shattering the air with a deafening explosion. Dust and debris filled the air, but the whispers refused to fade. The soldiers stumbled out of the outpost, their hearts racing as the cries of their fallen comrades rang in their ears. They ran, tearing through the forest, desperate to escape the grasp of the hauntings. But even after the night was over, the memories would remain etched in their minds. The lost souls forever lurking in the shadows, waiting for the next patrol to join their sorrowful song. As the Delta Company returned to the base, they knew they could never shake the heavy air off that night, the night the forest claimed its own. Thank you for joining me on this chilling journey through the real-life horror. Remember, the scariest stories are often the ones that live next door. If you enjoyed this tale, please like, subscribe, and share your own scary experiences in the comments below. Until next time, keep your lights on and stay safe.